Hey, Mason County, the Chief Ryan Spurling, Mason County Sheriff's Office.
And I'm Chief Carole Beason from the Shelton Police Department. We're here today. We're going to start a series of videos to explain the changes that have impacted law enforcement that are the result of laws that were passed in the last legislative session.
We're here to serve the community, and we want to do that the best we can. Some of the law changes are going to influence how we do that, and we want you to understand how that impacts you. In historical context, the rules that govern how we as law enforcement serve our community go all the way back to the Constitution of the United States. That's kind of the foundation of how we determine what service looks like, how you determine what service looks like. For example, the Fourth Amendment that protects you from unreasonable search and seizure. Then the next layer that dictates to us how we serve you is landmark Supreme Court case laws. If a law enforcement officer does something and a lawsuit results and it goes through the state court system, then it makes it all the way up to the United States Supreme Court. They're the ones that say, okay, here are the rules that you need to play by, or the rules that you need to serve the community, keeping in mind. Next is Washington State Constitution, and after that is Washington State law. And these changes are very profoundly impacting Washington State law and how we serve you. Our policies and procedures, if you can read my shorthand, is based off of these things. And how we train our officers is based off of all of these things put together.
And ideally, the laws that are enacted are put in place to balance the rights of the individual with the rights of society. To give you an example, if we have an individual who's running late and wants to drive 100 miles an hour to get somewhere, they may feel it's okay to take that risk, and they're willing to take that risk with their own safety. But society says, I don't want that individual to impact my safety. So we have laws that the Sheriff's Department and the Police Department enforce, telling people it is not okay to drive 100 miles an hour. This is how we balance those rights of the individual with the rights of society.
And through this series of videos, we're going to walk through each of these changes because our services have changed. You vote legislators, and they make laws, and those laws govern how we serve you. And those laws have changed again. And our goal is to provide the best services we can, but we have to provide those services within the structure that's set out before us. So we're going to hopefully help educate you as we learn, because it's only been a month and a half since these have been passed, and they take effect this month.
And both the Sheriff's Department and the Police Department have been trying to interpret how these laws are going to affect how we serve our community. Unfortunately, there are some areas that are a little confusing to us. So as we present this series to you, what we're going to present is our interpretation as the laws are written and how we are going to implement our policies so that folks in the community will understand how we interpret those laws. But that might change as these laws go forward. So as we present these videos, if those things change, then we will come back and explain how these laws have been clarified for us.
So hopefully that helps you to understand what this series is about, and we'll go forward trying to update you as we begin to understand as well. But we're here to serve our citizens to the best of our abilities.
And if you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to us, and we'll do our best to answer as best we can.